I'm Katie Kim. Today, I'm making traditional Korean kimchi mandu. All 10 ingredients are combined to create a very high quality taste. If you make dumplings with these ingredients, you will find a big difference in quality from the frozen mandu from a grocery store. You can eat this at any time by freezing them. It's definitely worth making. So first, if you have purchased the frozen dumplings skin wrappers, take them out at the room temperature in advance. It takes at least 1 hour for the dumplings wrappers to melt and soften. Soak the 3 dried shiitake mushrooms in cold water and set aside. I strongly recommend lean 80% instead of 90% or 95%. We need a fat, then it's more delicious. Of course, pork is also delicious, but the beef has a refreshing flavor, so the dumplings have a very high quality taste. You can add half pork and half beef, depending on your preference. This is 1 pound, but I'm gonna use only 1/3. Now, I'm going to boil the mung bean sprouts. Let's boil 2.5 cups of water. Wash the mung bean sprouts with cold water. And drain them off. When it starts to boil like this, add about 1 teaspoon of salt and boil it for 2 minutes. Now I will wash it off with cold water. Be sure to squeeze out all the water. Cut it into small pieces. Please choose soft tofu rather than firm tofu for dumplings. 1 regular size of tofu is usually 400 grams, so I'm gonna use only half. Clean the tofu, put it in a cotton cloth. Squeeze the cloth tightly to drain the water from the tofu. This is kimchi. Use properly aged kimchi. Chop 200 grams of kimchi into fine pieces. Earlier, I put the tofu in a cotton cloth and squeezed it tightly. But if the kimchi and mung bean sprouts are squeezed too tightly, removing all moisture, the dumplings won't be juicy later. So, you just need to squeeze kimchi by hand without cloth. Cut the well-washed scallions into small pieces. And add them to the bowl. Squish the soaked mushrooms. Add 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. Add 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. Add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce and a little bit of salt. Add some pepper and mix well. So dumpling wrappers must be softened so that the dumplings will not tear or burst. Prepare a little water to a small bowl. Place a ready-made dumplings wrapper on your palm. Add plenty of filling to the center of the dumpling wrapper. Dip your finger in the water. Apply water to the edge of the dumpling wrapper. Seal the wrappers by lightly pinching the edge together. It's more delicious when the dumplings have plenty of filling. There is a myth that making dumplings beautifully gives birth to a pretty children. Make your dumplings as pretty much as possible. Let the ends meet and connect them together. I made 30 dumplings like this. Put it in the freezer bag and freeze them for later use. When ready to eat, there is no need for defrosting. Simply steam for 15 minutes and enjoy the high quality dumplings whenever you want. Let's steam the dumplings made today. Add cold water to a pot and place some mandu. Cook over medium-high heat for 15 minutes. Alexa, set an alarm for 15 minutes. Okay, let's making dipping sauce. Add some soy sauce to a small sauce dish. Add a few drops of vinegar. Add a few red pepper flakes just to float on top. If you put in this much, it's perfect. Alexa, start. Turn off the heat. Open and close the lid for a few seconds. Repeat this again, then the wrappers of the dumplings will stick to the fillings. Finally, the delicious traditional kimchi dumplings are complete. They go really well with kimchi, musengchae, or tanmuji. Let's see how they have turned out. Dip the mandu in the sauce. So delicious. Juicy, delicious. So frozen mandu can be cooked for mandu 전골, mandukguk, and 찐만두. Please subscribe and I will see you next time.